Dunne, quite a bit to digest there, wasn't there? What are your feelings now?
I'm frustrated, annoyed, also proud. I mean, his first 45 minutes was outstanding. Against a real physical, strong team. We just couldn't. We just in the second half. They just had too much power, just too far advanced and strong for us. But saying that, I felt at 2-1 we were still in the game, and then obviously the sending off, which is, I've just sort of said to Brody in there, he's got to learn. The lads wound him up intentionally. He swiped at him intentionally in front of the ref. And I'm thinking the lad's going to get sent off, but then Brody ends up doing something really sort of naive. Ref sees it, red card, game over. So frustrating, because we put so much into that half, and we were so good. And I'm so proud of them. And I know I got beat, and I'm disappointed, I'm gutted. But to show me what they've did out there today, I think we're making so much progress as a football club and as a team. There's a nucleus in there, that a real strong nucleus. And we're going to lose football games. Disappointing. They're a top team, and you can see why they're 7th. Every single one of them physically tuned, physically fit, strong, and we're nowhere near that. We're nowhere near that in terms of what they've got to spend and the budget and resources. And the gap was marginal in the end. So it shows how far we've come. But look, disappointed in the result, because I felt like we started the game going in at half time, and then to be 2-1 down in 10 minutes, and for the sending off, he's got to learn, Brody, you can't do that. And he's going to have to take that one on the chin, because he's let his team down today. And I've been there, and now we're losing for 3 games. So you can't be frustrated. You can't rely on these refs, because they for me, they don't really see anything, because like, he's been wound up all game and he's reacted to it. So frustrated for him, but sort of, look, there's a lot of positives I can take. And I'm going to try and stay on them positives. It's been a busy, tough week for us. And we're making good strides.
One of the positives, Tom Leahy, of course, who got his first goal for the club as well, but his performance, I thought, the first half, again, absolutely outstanding. I know exactly what you're seeing him with that. Yeah,
Tom Lee, outstanding. I thought everyone to a man was outstanding. It's just having to do it for 90 minutes, and I just haven't got that. They don't look like we've got that capacity to do it 90 minutes on this pitch, and I just don't know how to find that gap when I've only got them 2 days a week, and I can't get that gap. So I have to just try and stay in games in second half, but it's just too far, the gap with them there. The subs they brought on, the players they brought on, and the depth they brought on, it's just a heavyweight against us, and it's difficult. But I wanted to be proud of the boys today. I think they really showed me, even went down to 10 men, they didn't give up. The boys that come on the bench, and we have to just wipe our hands and move on quickly. So it's been a tough week. And again, we need to sort of, now we're going into Torquay, which should also be a tough game. Just learn from it today a little bit, but be proud, and I am really proud. Result aside, I'm proud of them today.
Yeah. Did you? I think it was 2-1, and you made a change, didn't you? Put Bumi on. I think you put. I can't remember which one, but you took a defender off, changed the shape, and I thought, right, I'm going for it. Absolutely.
Yeah,
2-1 down. Did you feel
we
if
had
it
to,
wasn't for the red card, you would have got something back from that game?
We had to. I felt like we would have got something going back. We had to go for it, and I weren't going to sit back and take it. So I went 2 up top with that 4-3-2, and then we just had to try and get something from the game, and then you do leave yourself open a little bit. But the players and the subs they're bringing on, I mean, Adi Aziz, and they're bringing on a boy. It's just, there's just no comparison in terms of what they're paying their players and what they're doing to us. We're doing unbelievable here as a football club, and unbelievable to be able to put out the performance today we did. Unbelievable. So look, it's tough. It's tough, but we have to move on quickly. Brody has to learn. He can't get away with that in football. You just can't do it. It's not. You can't do that. It's violent conduct. But now we're losing for 3 games. So again, that's the most difficult and frustrating part of today, is losing Brody for 3 games, because he's been excellent for us.
Yeah, got a few players out at the moment. 7 days before your next game. Any of them like?
We've had an illness in the camp all week this week. Shields' ill. Ricky Cool's been ill, but he come on today and played for me. Waggy's not injured. Higgsy's injured. So I had a light bench again today. I mean, I had four outfield players on the bench the other day. I had 5 today, and they're bringing on like the boys they're bringing on. So it's just unfair at the moment. It is unfair, but that's football. We have to sort of keep looking forward and being positive. And I'm confident that we will achieve our target this year.
Yeah, which is
to stay in, hit 50 points, which is stay in the league. Everyone said this year that Tonbridge would go down. We are. Everyone's telling me that we were the favourites to go down. Looking at the back of last year, where they finished as a football club, looking at the start of the season, everyone, including everyone I know is saying Tonbridge are favourites to go down this year. So for us, it's can we get to 50 points for this as soon as we can? And I think there's no doubt after today's performance, Tuesday's performance, that we'll get there.
Brilliant. Okay. Bad luck
Cheers,
tonight.
Cheers guys. Thank you.